Welcome to another episode of Hong Kong House of Cards. Today we find ourselves with a bunch of technocrats and one non-tech. Well, actually three non-technocrats. So really, the technocrats are outnumbered. But shut the hell up. My logic makes sense. We find them on a ship, doing some things, making the ship more defensible. Maybe trying to gain the assistance of some powerful individuals. From there, I will allow them to. Do their thing. I believe Solon is in charge of this little operation.
Well, based, that's close enough. Based on what I understand of the abilities that technocrats would be using for this, I mean, let me think. With all the spheres we've got, the first and most obvious thing is basically setting up a sort of a mental stay the hell away. Like, not a we're scared of this place, but just a mixture of a mind and an entropy, and I don't know if time would be included or not, but mind and entropy to combine a sort of, not only do you just generally not want to be in this area, but it's a mixture of avoidance and also things happen that distract you and make you need to be other places. Maybe not a major thing, but like, oh crap, you know, the oven's on, or my girlfriend called me, or oh shit, there's something I have to go do with my car. Stuff like that. Basically, this place will be deserted compared to how it usually is, if this worked well enough. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll need, obviously, the correspondence or data or whatever you're using.
To spread it over the area, yes. We've got 2 people who have that at level 2. Data, level 2.
Yep.
Not counting Nathan, because he's not here and we're not including him for the reporting here. Okay, so I guess that would be, how do you want to do it? This would be a ritual, I'm guessing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not going to count as, it's not a visible effect, so it's not vulgar. This is just like coincidence, right?
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like, because it's like, it's an old ship, right? Like it's
Exactly. It's a slightly rusty, you know, derelict cargo freighter.
yeah, like it makes sense. People wouldn't necessarily want to go near that anyway. This is just kind of emphasizing that, if that makes sense.
Exactly. It's intensifying it, giving it a specific purpose. People, you know, will have the mental urge to stay away. Can we mix that with like a little bit of forgetfulness as well? Like, we can't actually make them forget something, but we can make it seem inconsequential. Like, just make their mind just kind of blur over that idea. I mean, mind too can make you less noticeable to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay, let's throw that in also. Okay, and that's going to be a group effort because we need data, which Asuka and Castle have, entropy, which is Castle, and mind, which is Asuka. So actually, this is just going to be Asuka and for this
Castle.
portion of the ward, it's just going to be Asuka and Castle. Yeah, Dimitri can't contribute on this one. Unless, and I got to ask this, if you've got Prime 2, do you think you could actually, because I don't want people to be able to walk into the area, throw up Prime Sight, and just see this. With Prime, can you make it a little bit less noticeable magically? Like, just, like, kind of, like, try to make the, basically try to make the emanations of what we're doing less obvious, to couch it in technocratic terms.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me do things.
Gotcha.
Checking things, you know, because I don't know all the effects of everything like right off the top of my head. That's a ton of stuff.
That's all good. I've got how do you do that open myself.
Yeah.
I don't know how I do that.
Do I do that? Yeah. There's not really a thing for that. I'd say you'd probably at least need. I'd say you probably need Prime 3 at the least.
Okay, which we don't have that, so we'll ignore that then. All right, I'm looking at the ward portion of the how do you do that, just as an example.
Pull that up too.
Permanent wards. Okay, well this is pretty complicated. Oh, never mind. That's for summoning. Never mind. We're not doing that. That's a slightly different kind of warding. Okay. All right, so if we're just doing that, then let's see. It's data 2, mind 2, and entropy 2. So that's 2 is the highest sphere plus 2 more spheres. So so difficulty 7 base.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're each going to have to roll Arate for it, I'm guessing.
Yep.
And difficulty, let's see, we don't get any bonuses because it's still laboratory level 1. So even if it's a ritual, we don't get the perk. -1 difficulty from personalized equipment.
What are you using? Just so I can have it like noted.
Ben. Ben.
What? What's up? What's up?
What tools would your character be using for this?
I don't know. You're the mage expert, not me.
Given your iteration X, what the technocracy usually does, as I understand it, is you use basically like psychic amplifiers, things like that. Because remember, our interpretation of Mind Sphere is that humans have the capacity to be psychic.
In that case, she'd be using her hair clips, since they were designed specifically for that purpose.
Yes, but we don't want them to be. Okay. We can say that. Sure. That actually is a personalized, unique instrument, technically. So it's kind of weird. I guess that's just a focus for you, though. Castle, would you be using your laptop?
Yes, if you got me a new one.
I think it's safe to say that with this many tech people around, we fixed your laptop, which needed, just a reboot. Yeah, I think you're safe there, dude. I remember that getting fried, and it wasn't like fried. It was just we need to, pull out the hard drive and put a new one in, which you probably had to spend some time re-downloading programs. That was it. Okay, so, all right. Personalized unique would drop the difficulty by 2 each. So difficulty 5, I can't think of any other modifiers that would apply.
What do I need to know?
Do they just roll their Arate?
Yep.
Okay, do you want to roll for... Byron? Neither of you guys can roll, right?
I got my candle up. I can
Okay.
roll.
All right, but Ben can't, so... Tiger, do you want to roll Asuka's Arate, which I think is 2, right?
Still 2. I haven't. All of my XP next month is going towards Arte 3.
Next month. Yeah, good luck getting a Seeking. Join the waiting list. Okay, so I think we got 4 successes. All right, so the ward is in place. Now the place is easily forgettable.
How many are you putting to effect, and how many are you putting to duration? Because we do split them.
Okay, what's the duration pool? Let me pull it up. 1 is momentary, 2 is the scene. We can extend successes if we have to, obviously. It'd probably be a good idea. Because we probably spent an entire day doing shit. And each roll of the ritual takes 1 hour, so.
Let me find the dividing successes thing.
All right.
Just so you guys will know, I
understand. Setting. Okay. Here's something. Setting a ward. If it is a temporary ward that follows the usual duration of effect rules, then, if I'm reading this correctly, 1 success is 1 turn, 2 is for the duration of the scene, 3 is 1 day, 4 is for 1 story arc, 5 is 6 months. So yeah, we're going to sink some more into this.
Probably a good idea.
Okay, so let's extend that by another hour. Clear dice streams, folks, and roll for next one. Do you want to burn a willpower for the day on this? Bear in mind your willpower. Okay. Why'd you only roll 1, Tiger? Oh, there you go. It just took time to appear. My bad. Okay, that means 2 more successes from Byron and 3 from Asuka. Okay, so we've got a total of 9 successes. That would be 5 to go into... Again, I'm just reading the short version of this stuff. There's probably more complication on this, but just off the top of our head, that'd be 5 towards duration, 6 months, and 4 towards effect. If this turns out... Huh?
The 6 months. 4 successes is the 6 month. 6 months.
Okay, then that's different than what I have in here. The one in How Do You Do That says 5 is 6 months.
Okay, I'm looking at M20, so I don't
Okay, we'll go with that then. Alright, in that case, 4 for duration, 5 for effect, and if this has to be modified later, it will be modified later by Brett, and we'll go over it then. Including if it turns out, oh, we needed spheres we don't have, we forgot about something. We'll figure it out then. But anyways, that's the basic ward. We probably also want to set up some kind of a, I would say like a, let me see, what do we got? That word itself is going to be very useful. We could use forces. Forces can do a shit ton of things. Is there a way to set up a trap with magic? Or is that, like, as long as you have, like, the same dot in time? Like, 2 dots in time, 2 dots in forces, set up a delayed effect? If that's getting far too complicated, we can always...
No, it's not. Like, it's not. I just need to make sure.
Okay. Because I was thinking what might be a good idea, guys, if we had an option that would, like, electrify the gangplank, essentially, in case anyone's dumb enough to take the front door on something like that.
You would
That
need
would just...
4 to do that.
Oh, we do not have that, so that's not going to happen. Okay. All right. Yeah, because that makes sense. Time 4 is hanging something in time. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, it was. All right. So in that case, we've got a ward that'll last us 6 months that just keeps people staying away from the location. We got life. We got matter. Is there a ward... Now that we've scanned vampires, is there something we could do to, like... Oh, yeah, actually, we can ward against vampires. We can't make it directly harmful to them, I don't think, 'cause you need life 3, matter 3 for that, I think. To be able to rip them apart, you would need that. But, No, actually, yeah, that means we could make a force field that keeps them out. Force is 2, a kinetic barrier that only stops them.
Yeah, you could do that. You'd need... Well, you would need...
Force is 2 to create a kinetic barrier that just, like,
Yes.
nullifies kinetic motion and stuff like that.
Yes.
Life 2, matter 2, as far as detecting what a vampire is, that kind of stuff, to affect a vampire at the same level. We're not, like, affecting them, hurting them, it's just we're using that as an excuse for, okay, this is how we're targeting. Something that has this life-matter symbiosis, like a vampire.
Generally, you need 3rd dot to do that, I believe.
To target them? Well, no, bear in mind, it's not... I don't know. It's more like, I mean, I'm explaining it badly, but the way I'm describing it is the effect itself is just forces 2. All we're doing is we're keying in, like, it only works against people with this signature, which you could explain that as a prime spirit signature, if we had to. Like, this is what vampires look like. They have this kind of, resonance and aura and shit like that. This is what we're targeting. It's not attacking them. It's not going to hurt them. It's just the barrier only works against vampires.
Yeah, generally, like, even to just, like, affect other ones, you need the 3rd dot. Like, for life 3, you need to affect other people.
I can clarify that. Actually, I already I remember specifically we all went over this stuff. If you want to hurt a vampire, like directly with Life 3 or something, you need Matter 3 as well. But if you just want to like do Friction Curse or something else, you don't also need Life 3, Matter 3. Any other magic that would target them or affect them works as normal. It's just you can't rip them apart.
Yeah, go for it. I don't care. Do it right now.
Okay. So that would be forces, which means Dimitri's going to pop in and use his willpower for the day. We need a Data 2 user, so probably going to be Asuka. Or I don't think Castle has forces.
No, I don't. You're right. Also.
So this one's probably going to be Asuka and Dimitri then. Forces 2, Life 2, Matter 2. Or, well, actually, it's not even Life 2, Matter 2. It's just Forces 2 and... which one would be their, like, how they resonate? Prime or Spirit or either one? Vampires have a unique aura in both.
Yeah.
They carry a unique type of TAS, which has a resonance. So
oh, wait, no, I wasn't getting the third thing.
We could target that.
Yeah, I'd say, given like the way you guys operate, Prime would probably be the more applicable one.
Okay. And we could, well, yeah, that's good. We're going to combine it with Asuka on this because she has what's it called? Matter 2 and Data 2, which I need, and she also has Dimensional Science 1. We're basically gonna make a dome around the ship, or a cube, however you want to describe it. Doesn't matter. It's a perimeter. That's where it's going to have the force field. Only pops up when people get too close to the ship. You know, physically stops them from entering. And the reason we're including Dimensional Science, it doesn't stop spirits because we don't have anywhere near the dots for that. But if something passes the barrier, which is a spirit, it's going to alert us. Which it can do through, like, it could be like a mental warning, maybe, through mind. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, let me think. We're using Data 2, we're using Dimensional Science 1, Forces 2, so that's for Data 2, Forces 2, D-Science 1, and that would actually... and Prime 1. Okay. Alright, in that case, that's going to be difficulty 3 plus... difficulty 8 base. If we're using Cabal for this, which would make the most sense, that's not going to lower the difficulty. But it will because it's a unique personalized instrument, but that's just going to lower it to 6. Okay. Alright, so we're going to need to roll for Asuka and then roll for me and see how many successes we can stack up. I've got 3 Arate and I'm blowing my willpower on the first roll.
Okay.
First roll, go. I got 1 success, 2 successes with willpower. And it doesn't look like Asuka got anything. So next hour, try again. Only got 2 successes so far. I came out a wash, and you came out... no, the 7 is a success, because the difficulty's down to 6, so it's a wash also. Man, so this is turning out to be the warding from hell. Third attempt, at least we haven't botched, so we still got those 2 successes. That's another 3 successes, so we're doing 5 so far. Let's do 1 more round, and Ben, is it okay if we burn another willpower on it?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 more round. We're at 5 successes.
It's not like Asuka doesn't have ways to regain willpower.
Okay, that's 4 successes. 3 from her and 1 from me. Okay, that means a total of 9 successes. So 4 to duration and 5 to effect. Mind you, the only effect it's actually doing is, alerting us and shit like that. Okay, so that's what we got.
You're very loud alert.
I'll write this down later and blue book it accordingly, and we'll go over it with Brett and see what happens. But there, we've got a basic force field that keeps vampires out and warns us if spirits enter the building. Presumably, we tailored it towards, like, corrupt spirits and stuff, not so much the Weavers, because they're everywhere. It'd be like every 5 seconds, patterns.
You would not. You do not have the lore to differentiate.
No, but we've actually seen them. And we were actually told what they were in character.
But
like we've seen regular pattern spiders, and then we saw corrupt pattern spiders, and we've seen banes.
Are you keying in on like the resonance differences or whatever?
Yes, just basically entropic resonance. That's what it's based on. So it's only going to warn us if something that's entropic comes in. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Need clarifications.
Yeah, that's fine.
I like clarification.
Weaver spirits can still infiltrate our base. Okay.
In fact, we want Weaver spirits here.
Of course we do. With that done, all of our painstaking preparation is done. Sorry for everyone, that it took us this long. I do apologize. Okay, so now take it away, Tiger.
Oh no, this is on you. How are you guys meeting up?
Oh shit. Presumably a blindfolded. Well, actually, with the ward there, do we even need to blindfold her? We just need to chem back her. Would Castle object to that, since we've set up this ward and everything else?
Object to what?
Since we've set up a ward that makes the place easily forgettable and all this other kind of stuff, and Dimitri says he can also make it so that she'll forget some of it when she leaves without directly invading your mind, can we just not blindfold her? We'll give her a chem bath.
How do we know it works? I get to be a good test. If you
It's magic.
It's not magic, damn it. It's science.
Yeah.
Magical science.
Some days it feels like it. No, essentially, the way Dimitri would explain it is he and Asuka have dealt with this kind of technology before. It's what they use to basically, and it's similar to what they just set up as a ward, but they're basically shortcutting it that way. Like the stuff that we just set up is similar to what a more powerful laboratory or construct would already have.
Yeah.
So, essentially, it's not going to make her forget everything. It's just going to be some of the details are fuzzy. She would have trouble finding her way back. Doesn't mean it's impossible. Okay, so with that, Asuka, do you want to start us off by bringing the lovely Cordelia?
Okay.
So why are you guys bringing Cordelia?
Yeah, the main reason I thought was so that she could basically take a look and take a look at the ward we've got, or else just basically make sure we don't have a bunch of crazy ghosts lurking around or anything creepy like that after all the crap that happened.
She is, in fact, who we gonna call?
Yes.
I'm a Ghostbuster. That's my job.
Except she's a lot hotter than the ones on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So, go for it, Ben.
Asuka will be more than likely guiding Cordelia by the arm so she doesn't get too badly affected by the ward.
Okay.
So, she's guiding her towards the dry dock and up along the gangplank to the ship.
The noticeable effect would be, as you heard, once you start arriving, you're going to find the place just like, you're not afraid of the place, it's just like, don't you have some place to be? Like, couldn't you find something more fun to be doing with Asuka right now than visiting this place? I mean, there's other things you could do, right?
Why is she taking me to this fucking boat?
Exactly.
Wait, aren't I blindfolded?
No, we dispensed with that.
Oh.
No blindfold.
You can be blindfolded later.
Okay. Can we go on a date? Why are we going to the docks?
Like I explained to you before, you've got a bit of a job to do here. And don't worry about side effects, that's just the ward.
Oh. Okay. You say so, dear.
And Dimitri will meet them once they get at the boat. Presumably he's been showing Wes the basics of the ward, trying to explain what it's going to do, and basically, like, hopefully we'll never have to see these wards get used. Ever.
And
So with that, we've got Castle King, Wes, Cordelia, and Asuka and Dimitri all hanging out at the boat. So the gang has been gathered. Let the rocks fall.
Choke rocks falling.
What y'all do?
We're gonna look around and, you know, let her inspect the wards as best she can. She doesn't have Prime, so she can't actually see the magic, but I presume she'd be able to see the spirit resonance of the alarm or something like that.
Well, considering
I'm
that I'm
hoping.
Spirit 3.
Yeah, that makes sense. Plus, you can, like, we can say you activate your spirit sight and start, like, looking around. Do we want to roll for that since... What do you say, Tiger?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for it. Go
Okay.
ahead and roll for it.
Meg, activate your super spirit powers.
Super Spirit power! Okay, she's gonna take a little pebble from a pocket. She's got a little smooth little rubber stone. And then it's...
Suddenly Pokemon.
I hear the Pokemons.
I don't know who's doing it.
Ben.
I'm just setting it up so it goes automatically, since I'm stationary.
Fair enough. You can attach it to, if you have a fan, like a ceiling fan,
I know about
tie
that.
it to the... Okay, I was going to say.
And I wish I had a fan. That'd be nice.
I have one, but there's too many things that it would hit if I did that.
Yeah. So I got, I don't know, 1 success?
If it's
Yeah,
just
the-
Spirit 1,
That'd be
It
difficult
is
before.
Spirit 2.
oh, okay. Oh, because it's the one that lets you talk to them and stuff, too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
in that case, it'd be
then,
diff
yeah.
5.
Yeah.
So you got 1 success. Does that mean it works? Just for, like, a few turns or something?
You get a turn.
Okay. I'd imagine
You get, like-
all I can see is it might work just for me, but I can't like give it to anybody else.
Right. And it'll only work for like 3 seconds. For
Okay.
you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's because it lasts for a turn. A turn's about 3 seconds.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
All right.
It does not last long at all.
It does not. No. Okay. So do I see any like glaring, gaping holes?
No, it seems pretty well built, pretty well constructed. Looks like they've done a pretty good job, due to the nature of who made it, like, and how they went about it. It kind of resembles what you imagine like a firewall would if you jumped into a computer.
Okay.
Very, very Shadowrun Decker-esque.
Yeah, kind of.
Love it. Love it.
So like jagged, like pixelated fires going on around and everything, and a giant wall around the area.
Greetings, program.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Well, Cordelia is going to then be a little impressed that they managed to do this. And I'm going to say just as a precaution, because these are her friends and she cares about them, she's going to take out some sage mixed with a couple other herbs and like cleanse the space as best she can. I have no idea what that would be.
Are you doing like an actual effect, or are you just kind of going about what you think, like just general
let's do an actual effect. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I guess. Hang on, let me look at your sheet real quick. Okay?
It's your standard Wiccan cleansing ritual, only with actual power behind it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, bang a couple pots and pans. Get out of here. Get out of here. Scoot. To the spirits. To the malevolent ones, anyway.
Right. I'm gonna say spirit.
What's she
Sorry.
trying to do?
She's just kind of like cleansing the area of bad stuff spiritually. So I'm thinking like 3. I'm thinking.
Yeah,
3.
because that's kind of like that's kind of like raising or lowering the gauntlet, except like she's specifically trying to purge out worm taint, I'm guessing, or similar.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Begone entropic things.
Be gone. Get out.
She scares a bane the size of a mouse. It's called the little rat death.
Well,
Go ahead and
roll air
go
attack.
ahead and roll. Yep. It'll be difficulty 6.
I got 1 success.
Yay!
Woo!
You really did get that bane the size of a mouse.
Yep.
Yep.
And strangely, it looks like Mickey.
God no, that's Weaver. Thank you.
Oh.
Okay. So minimal effect, but at least she did something.
Yeah, the area feels a little bit cleaner to her.
Okay.
Still stinks of Weaver and calcification, though.
Right, but it's not like it's a bit more, I guess, natural for her. Feels a
Yeah,
little weird for the rest of you,
Because she burnt sage.
Exactly.
Oh, and if you've ever been around burning sage, oh my god, that shit stinks.
Yeah, it kind of does. Got a very
It's not a bad stink, it's just enough smell that it becomes a stink.
Yeah. Well, she didn't do a lot. She's got like a little one, and then
Okay. Just burned a little incense, and
Yeah.
smudged the place up a little bit.
tidied it up. That's
Yep.
like her thing. She's great at the sort of hedge magic-y type, earthy, cleansing stuff.
Well,
That's her thing.
I'm glad we don't see any more things around here, or at least I take it you didn't see any. Otherwise, you'd be panicking.
No, everything's fine. You did a wonderful job.
Good. Link kind of thinks for a minute. Well, it could be worse. At least now we've got something in place. It'll help keep us a little bit low profile. I hope you won't mind, but when you leave this place, you may find, though you'll remember the details of what happened here, you may find that certain particulars tend to fade a little bit.
As in the location.
Yes.
Mm.
Since they
Unfortunately, that's a security precaution we forgot to take before.
That's fine.
We won't make that mistake again.
We certainly don't want anything nasty coming to our home or yours.
Well, I appreciate that.
All right, and with that in mind, I suppose he could lead her inside and have her take a look at the place, unless, like, I'm kind of looking at the ST like, what do you want? What should we be doing? Just continue as normal. Things will happen.
I mean,
Okay. Continue as normal, folks. Dimitri will just kind of herd everyone inside, be like, come on in, let's take a look. Show you some of the latest stuff they've designed, because they have designed some stuff. I think Cordelia saw some of the stuff before, didn't she?
Maybe?
I don't know, did she? Oh, no, she saw Cabal. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Because she detected he had life.
Yeah.
Or his lessers did.
Mm-hmm.
His ram has life.
Yeah. It's a person. It's okay.
To be fair, The RAM chips never actually were born, so it's not unethical.
Horrible.
As long as you take care of it. It's a person now. It doesn't matter whether you're born or not.
Well, I mean the actual RAM chips, not the whole of Cabal.
Mm.
And this was out of character we were discussing, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so in character, unless anyone's got something specific, I think they just kind of putter around and chat for a bit, talk about recent goings on. I'm trying to think of any details that would be important. There was that rumor about some sort of murder and or cult sacrifice outside the observatory. That's got Dimitri spooked. Because he doesn't think the Hermetics would be doing that, and if they were, then they're really fucking up on the secrecy thing. I'd almost have him call Jason and just be like, dude, I know you just had a loss, but are you, like, out there murdering people? He's not going to do that, though.
I mean, if you want to, you go ahead. It's cool.
Depends. If he calls, will he hear sobbing or no?
No, it's been past 2 days.
Okay, fair enough.
In which case, when he calls, this is what he'll hear.
What the shit?
I wouldn't do that in someone else's house. That's rude. But yeah, if you want to call Jason, you go ahead.
Yeah, while people are talking, sure. He'll give him a quick ring.
You'll hear a very tired hello.
Yes, Jason.
Oh, what's up, Dimitri?
Couldn't help but hear that little piece of news recently from over in that direction. Know anything?
No, I've been at Arthur's the last few days.
But you heard about it, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking about going to see Unicorn for a bit, but see what Unicorn has to say.
Well, everyone needs a bit of a vacation. Honestly, we've been doing some things on our end over here. Trying to think. Well, he kind of hesitates for a moment, like he's thinking about asking him something, and he's like, "Nah, it's all good." What was I going to say? Sorry, out of character brain fart. That was the main thing he was calling about, was just to see if he knew anything about it. He's not going to invite him over to the boat or anything right now, because just because we have wards doesn't mean tell everyone and their friends where we are. Cordelia gets a pass because she screwed someone. Sorry, it's true.
I mean, we can fix that for Jason, Dimitri.
By that logic, does half of Hong Kong get a pass because Dimitri's out there?
Ooh, burn.
Oh.
I burned there. You have a fair point there. Okay. Okay, so I'm not trying to derail things. I'm just trying to see, is there anything we're missing, something we should be doing? I mean, the ward thing wasn't a precursor to the scene. That was just something we could get done before we started.
Yeah.
Well, Cordelia's going to ask all about what Asuka's been doing. And, she's like, well, what have you been up to? Show me.
Ah, yes. Dimitri, do you think we could show her the suits?
I think she saw one of them already, didn't she? She
hasn't seen the upgrades.
Very well. He'll lead you down to the bottom of the hold.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, has Wes even come down there recently? Because if not, we should show him too. I mean, he's here, though he's silent. Wes? You there?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's Wes doing?
Fucking around in his cabin, I don't know.
Okay. I thought he was out with the others.
He doesn't even know what the hell's going on. Nobody told him you're putting spells on his ship.
That was kind of what I actually said when we started, like, the in-character portion, when Asuka and Cordelia were on their way over. I introduced our characters as Dimitri would probably be on the deck explaining the wards and everything to Wes. I literally said that.
And you gotta go out of your way to say it then. Not just explain it away.
Kind of did, and we just explained it. I mean, if you want a summary of what Dimitri would say, he basically explains, look, we warded the place against vampires.
Carry on with the story. Don't care.
Okay. In that case, I guess the whole group can go down and take a look at the suits. I mean, Castle's seen them, but Cordelia hasn't, and I'm guessing Wes hasn't, not in a while. They've been upgraded a little bit. The picture's different. They are now airtight. Well, one of them is. One of them's still the same as it was. The prototype suit is still just a invisibility suit. No bells and whistles. It's not, invisible to heat sensors or anything like that. It's just as it was. But the other one is airtight, has a cooling system, has eternal air supply. It cools itself so that it's invisible to heat sensors. Has some nice little perks like that.
Wow,
And it's got some armor.
that's good. Keep you guys safe.
Looks pretty kick-ass, too.
Yeah.
Give us another month or two of development time, and we might even be able to start producing them for people.
Oh, wow. It's impressive.
That might require a little more space than we have at the moment, but possible.
But yeah, essentially this is what I've been working on this entire time.
Wow. No wonder you've been so busy.
All of the research and development, and the loud cars that pass by. Yes, that aside was out of character. All the research and development in this has been taking up most of my free time.
Well, if there's anything I can do to help, be sure to let me know.
Dimitri
I'm
eyebrow
not
waggles.
as savvy as you all, but gloves that could punch spirits is always a good improvement.
Oscar looks over at Dimitri. We could use someone to help test at each phase.
It's entirely possible. Also, that thing you said before about being able to bring out the latent spirits and objects, that strikes me as being interesting. I can only imagine what that would do if you were to do that to, say, a magazine clip for weapons.
Do you want to give it a try? I've got time.
That's quite all right now, but simply an idea for the future.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, if we get started on building things, we'll be busy the entire day.
Ah, I see. Well, we can't have that. We've got a date later.
Oscar sticks her tongue out at Dimitri.
Dimitri just kind of rolls his eyes slightly.
Hey, Asuka, give me perception awareness. I'll roll for you, but not me.
Oh, shit!
Okay.
Only Asuka. Actually, no, Cordelia too.
Okay, cool.
Cordelia too.
Because there are
Awareness
people with
is
spirit
1,
sense.
perception is 3, so 4 dice.
4 dice? Okay.
Perception awareness.
By the way, if there's ever anything that needs a prime scan, I'm the only person in the room who's got it.
So Asuka notices the fuck out of this. I'll wait for Cordelia to get her roll up. Unless you need someone to roll for her.
No, I got it.
Okay.
And she noticed something.
Something.
Okay.
How pretty Asuka is. I mean,
Yeah. Asuka, you get the really fucking weird feeling that there's something trying to get your attention that you just cannot see. Cordelia, you get a slight feeling that something's happening.
I get that weird something's watching.
Maybe not here. Yeah, kind of that. Man, there's something here.
Asuka immediately starts looking around with a really distracted and puzzled look on her face. Yes, Castle. I always feel like something is watching me.
Fortunately, not Cathedrals of Flesh. That nightmare ended.
Okay. So what you gonna do with this feeling?
Asuka is going to grab the goggles she's been developing from nearby. They're not finished yet, but they work off of D-Science.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to put them on and look around.
Okay. You need me to roll your Arte or...
Yeah, whatever applicable dice for that.
Personalized instrument. It's only D-Science 1.
Yeah.
So, diff 3?
Yep, and that's a 10. So you manage to, I guess, power them up to the other side briefly, where you will see the you're in the the workroom, right, with all the suits and everything.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see one of the suits kind of wave in the spirit world.
Asuka raises goggles, blink, lowers goggles, raises goggles.
Whenever you look at it in the physical world,
yeah.
it looks like it has not moved at all.
Yeah, that's why she's flipping between the two. It's like, what the hell?
Something wrong, Asuka?
That suit just waved at me.
Dimitri looks over. Cabal, did that suit wave at her? I'm presuming Cabal would say no.
Yeah, exactly.
Young madam, I think you maybe had a little bit too many drinks beforehand.
Or even working too hard.
Yes. I look at the suit.
Okay, that's a suit.
no, something's weird about that suit. If it's waving to you, I felt something earlier. That might have been it.
It looks just like a normal suit.
Dimitri kind of squints at the goggles you're using, because they're kind of like his for Prime, but yours are designed for your shit. And he's just like, oh, fuck no. Cordelia, why don't you do your little, he makes a motion of, I'm just going to turn on the webcam for this, because comedy value is golden.
Mm-hmm.
Do that thing there. Oh. I didn't realize it's partway through what he's doing. He's just like, the stone.
Blessed holy.
The
I did not even know that. Thank you.
It's a fucking wicked, not anorexic.
I don't puke up spirit. Not how
He did
But
specify.
I imagine Cordelia's face is exactly what we see on screen right now.
just really.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Actually, I have the perfect picture for those. Hang on. Let me just grab it. And that's what she's looking like.
Well, he did specify. He did clarify. He said that the thing with the stone, the pebble,
Yes. Okay. Then
extended successes, maybe?
Okay.
So that we can all do it? Take your time, please. We should all see this.
Alright, she's going to
Oh god.
ritually prepare the stone. So she's gonna
Not
do
like a
witchy nonsense, basically.
yeah, not like the hour-long preparation thing, though. Just
No. But like a 10-minute prep.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna extend your casting pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that will increase the difficulty by 1 after the first roll. Just so
Okay.
you're aware.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Roll Arete?
Yep.
Yep.
And difficulty is.
You're doing your
yeah.
spirit thing. The 2, so it's
Yeah, Spirit
5.
2.
Yeah.
Difficulty 5?
So,
2 successes.
yeah,
Unless
so you got 2 successes so far for first round,
Okay.
and the difficulty goes up to 6 on the second round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Aha!
2 more successes.
4 successes!
How long would it take her if she wants to extend it by another thing?
What do you mean? Like, how long is she?
Well, like to get more successes so she can give it to more of us and have a duration that isn't 5 seconds.
She can continue rolling, but it'll increase the difficulty by another one.
Okay.
So it'll be diff 7 now, right?
Oh no!
It's all gone. All of it. All of those successes.
Oh, but she was using willpower, wasn't she?
Yes, I was. I was using willpower.
They're not all gone. Fuck you.
ST?
I will be nice and allow it one time, but in the future, declare beforehand, please.
Okay, sorry.
It's cool.
Oh, by the way, while he's preparing, I'm gonna just keep staring at the tattoo. At the,
At the suit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go over to it, I'll move it, I will test it.
Well,
Like,
it's
no,
it's
not
in a
moving.
vat. Funny thing is, the suit's actually in a vat, like of liquid and stuff. So like, we can't really grab it to check it, but you'd think you'd be able to tell if it's moving.
It's not moving.
Yeah, it's just
I still
it's
think
just
it's
sitting there.
good wrong or something, woman.
It's just sitting there.
Let's give it a try. Okay, so I've got enough juice in me to where I can see it in spirit.
You got 4 successes. How do you want to distribute that? Because you got to. Asuka
Well,
obviously can do her own thing, but you've got Dimitri, Castle, and yourself, obviously, and Wes.
okay. I'm gonna do 1 success towards giving it to Dimitri, and the rest for duration.
Okay. Does that mean it's going to last for, like, the story, basically, or scene, or
Yeah.
3 successes is scene?
Well, because
Yeah.
the
No,
it's a
3
road.
successes is 3 successes is story.
Cool. I
Oh,
have
wait, no.
spirit sight for
3
a
is
while.
month. I'm sorry, I'm done.
Month?
3 successes is a month. Yes. A month.
3 is for...
1 month.
Nice. I have basic spirit sight for a month. I am very grateful for that.
You can also talk to the spirits, because it is a thing. The only thing is,
Oh.
you don't have to smooch him. Oh no. Heaven forbid.
Oh,
Does she give him any warning first, or, I mean...
She's gonna, like, beckon him over. She's like, you know the deal.
Okay.
Oh, so bad that he has to kiss a woman. Oh.
I know, right?
I know, so terrible.
We
I
all know
apologize
Dimitri.
to, Asuka for
We all
this.
know Dimitri secretly wants the man.
Oh,
There's a reason he's trying to associate with Marcus.
God,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
evil.
secretly. Yeah. Good one, Tiger. Thank you, Mr. ST. Anyway, yeah, exactly. Same to you. Okay, so
Okay.
anyways.
Let me
So
know.
So
Dimitri,
smooch happens. He now has spirit sight. What do we see?
or well, she doesn't. I do.
What do you mean I don't?
Unless you wanted
Cordelia
to use...
does.
Oh, it affects her automatically? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it gives it
I'll
to me.
take that freebie. I'll take that freebie.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. So you will see this whenever you look into the Umbra. You'll see the suit like gesturing, pointing, waving, pretty much all at Asuka. Not really
Okay.
panicked. It's just trying to get her attention.
Oh, okay.
Is Asuka's goggles still working, or
No, she didn't get enough successes for it to be super long.
Dimitri's gonna just go like, eh. All right, you're not insane. It is waving at you. It's doing it in
Asuka,
the
meanwhile,
rural layer.
is probably trying to get the goggles to work again, smacking them,
Roll
probably
it up.
replacing the batteries.
You had a couple rounds to do it while we were doing our things.
Yeah, but that's what she was doing while you guys were doing that.
Okay. Do you want
So now
to?
she'll try again.
Okay, that's gonna be Tiger rolling.
Yep, those.
Dulce teeth.
Okay.
We really need to raise her RT to 3. Just saying.
Yes. I see one dice. The other one. Oh.
Oh, no.
Well, she had more rounds, and that's a failure, not a botch. So.
Yeah,
again.
so you're not getting dots.
So the very next round, Asuka will check the batteries,
Yeah.
flip them, put them back in, try again.
Blow on it.
Okay. There you
Blow
go.
willpower.
There you go.
There you go.
Yay! And okay, now that she can see it again, she waves back.
As soon as it sees you wave back, it kind of goes like success, fucking, and then it's it just kind of stops moving and will kind of swirl around in the tank for a little bit.
You want to, and this may sound radical, awaken the suit?
Oh God. Can we? That would actually give it a stronger essence. Okay, we just lost Wes. And no, we don't have it yet, Castle. But you shouldn't think they're crazy. You've seen us do this stuff before, and I mean, virtual adepts, even if you don't have spirit or dimensional science or anything like that, you still know there is, crap that you can't see.
All can be scientifically explained.
It's totally
You may not-
sciencey.
You may not know specifics, but you know they're out there. Like you don't know names or anything.
The truth
stuff
is
out
also
there.
out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Asuka looks at Dimitri, raising the goggles back on her forehead. I'm sorry, Dimitri, but I have a feeling that the suit is now mine.
I liked wearing it. Also, since when does the equipment get to choose the user?
When it starts waving at people.
But we didn't design it to do that. That's only doing it in the Umbra layer.
That's why it's important.
Can you try talking to it or something?
We should probably get some devils in here at this point.
At that, Dimitri's because Dimitri doesn't know the difference between him being able to talk to it and her only being able to see it. He's just gonna walk over to the tank and just rap on it.
The suit raps back at you.
Yes, you. Can you hear me? Whatever you are.
It'll kind of give a thumbs up.
That's nice. I hope you don't take this the wrong way, but we built that suit, and I don't think we built it with the express intent of hosting entities. Oh dear God! He suddenly stops dead in his tracks and looks over at Asuka. You didn't use one of the Fujin Tech circuit boards, did you?
9. I built them myself.
Thank God.
The suit will just kind of shrug.
Do I even want to know what you're talking about now? This Fujitsu circuit board?
Fujin Tech circuit boards, we had a shipment of them when we first came to the city. We essentially stole them from the technocracy. They had the ability to lure in and trap dark spirits into technology, making them possessed by, something unpleasant.
Oh,
if that were to happen to the suit would essentially be animate and very malicious.
Fun.
But apparently that's not the case. So all right. Cordelia, do you think you could try, since it seems to want to talk to Asuka, could you do your thing again for her?
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to.
And since, if you're able to, it'd be nice if Byron here could see it as well.
Who?
Or Castle, sorry.
Cornelia's going to have to cross dimensions and travel.
And then give Byron a
big deal.
Traveling to an alternate, material plane. It's no big deal.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so shall we do it again? Extended successes, starting from scratch.
Yeah, and I'm gonna not use it. Well, how many willpower do I have? Let's see.
Well, you've used one.
Oh, I've got 5 left. I'm good. Yeah, I'll burn a willpower.
Yeah, just don't run out. Okay.
Okay.
That gives you 2 successes then, right, Tiger?
You spent the willpower, so
I
yes.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Second round, because that's not going to be enough, I don't think.
Right.
Alright, second round. Yay!
Oh, that's 3 successes. Cool. So she's got 5.
I have a feeling that Asuka's going to slowly slide from Iteration X to Virtual Adept.
No, that was 1 success because it
One
went up by
success.
1 and it
Difficulty
started at 5.
Oh, okay.
So,
do I get a third
unless you
round?
spent the willpower. Did you spend the willpower?
I don't think she did.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
You didn't say it, though, did you?
Did I? I thought I
No.
did. I said
No,
no.
no, you didn't spend the willpower. You said you weren't
Okay.
going to.
That's
You did for the first round, not the second round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You spent a total of 2 willpower this scene, not 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've only got 3 successes right now.
Okay.
And if you continue, it's going to... Also, I think we just lost Tiger, by the way.
Yeah, he just froze.
Yeah, he will be back. In the meantime, Meg, would you like to roll a 3rd round? And just leave the dice up for him to look at?
Okay.
If you score a few more successes, we can actually make this work.
Alright, I'm gonna burn another willpower then.
Well,
All right.
remember, Asuka doesn't need to see it. She's already... Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's back?
sorry.
Okay, it's all good.
Internet issues.
No worries, we're about to do it.
Talk to. Okay, this is just
She-
to talk to it.
She wants to burn another willpower for a 3rd round, so that raises difficulty to 7.
Yep.
Okay, go for it. Oh, nice.
Damn!
Okay, that's 6 successes.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, if you wanted to affect yourself, Asuka, and or actually, you're already affected, so you're just affecting
Yeah, I'm just.
Asuka and Castle.
Okay.
And then 3 to the duration, I guess.
Yeah.
So they also have the benefit for a month, basically. Yay! We can talk to ghosts and shit, or not ghosts.
This is going to very quickly slide Asuka towards Virtual Adept.
Or Void Engineer. I'm just saying. Void
Yeah,
Engineer.
or Void Engineer. One of the two.
I'm gonna look at the now spinning suit. That's not normal.
Now, just to explain, by the way, Byron, when you have shit, I think we just lost Tiger again. To explain, Byron, when you have Spirit Sight, the way it works is you're essentially flipping between views. You essentially see one superimposed over the other. So essentially, if you're doing that, you're going to see, in the real world, the suit's just sitting there. It's not doing anything. It's never moved. But superimposed over it, you see the spiritual reflection of the suit waving at you, or whatever.
Although I suspect, well, the kiss with Castle is going to be somewhat quick. The kiss with Asuka is going to linger a bit.
We lost Meg too.
Of course.
Woohoo!
Sorry, that's just in time.
Okay, who's next?
Well,
Byron, I think it's your turn.
what?
Actually, I think it's your turn on the turn order anyways.
Gotta run one scene and okay.
What?
What?
Did like Hangouts just decide to like kick all of us in a row?
Pretty much. Like,
But the internet is wrong with me today.
You know what? I'm going to make a living sacrifice. I'll be back in a second.
Come on, Meg. She'll be back. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, sorry. The internet died.
No,
Okay.
it's
fucking
It-
weird. Like,
it's been kicking everyone. It kicked me, and then Ben just voluntarily kicked himself so that he could come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
watch it immediately kicks in.
Oh.
Okay, Byron, your turn.
Okay. For what?
What you want to do?
Oh, for smooches?
Yeah.
Okay. She's
Smooch
gonna
and
approach Castle King and give him a smooch.
Yeah. So the King of Fathers.
And now he can see the
Douglas?
suit doing.
Now you can see the suit is moving.
Okay. So now I'm gonna make the comment is that's odd.
Yes. Asuka, since it seemed to want to talk to you, he beckons.
Asuka walks over and looks at the suit and starts talking in German because native language.
This suit. What are you saying exactly?
She's basically, I think she's saying, I don't mean to be rude, but who are you and what do you want with me?
The suit will kind of like, it won't say anything, but it'll write in German. I am an aspect of the machine.
Okay, I think at this point, Asuka's going to need a technocracy lore roll to figure out what.
Iteration X lore.
Okay, iteration X lore, which is 2.
So intelligence X lore.
Intelligence 5.
Hey, Meg, do you have any spirit lore or umbral lore?
I think so. Let me double check.
Might that apply, Tiger?
Spirit lore definitely. Umbra lore maybe. If she has cosmology, she could kind of figure something out, but first Asuka would have to translate because it wrote this in German.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you have cosmology?
Yes.
How much?
2.
Okay. First, you have to
Gonna
find
roll
out
it?
about it. Well, why don't you find out in character?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing you can really think of Asuka is the old Idexers used to mention a realm called Autochthonia, which is supposed to be where the machine, where the machine was from.
Asuka blinks several times. And the words the machine actually translate really well from German to English, and she'll actually say that. The machine.
Roll that cosmology.
Nope.
Wait, what's your intelligence?
Oh, I
Yeah,
get
roll that
intelligence too?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Sorry, I should have said that.
Roll.
Okay, hang on.
I was going to say, I didn't think she was intelligence 1.
Yeah.
No, she's way too smart for that.
So that's
That's one success.
Oh, it's only one? It's difficulty 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, probably 7, because. But still, that doesn't
Still
matter.
Yeah,
one
either
success.
way.
Yeah.
The machine, bad news bears.
Machine from Autochthonia, typically, typically Weaver-y, Technocrat-y.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty
So,
much-
yes.
Yeah, kind of.
It's not, from what I understand from the description that was given to me out of character, it's not openly malicious, it's just a technocrat aspected totem.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a powerful spirit. It's an incarnation of the Weaver.
But this is only a tiny version of it. This
Oh
is
yeah,
not,
obviously.
This is not the fucking incarnate. So.
Yeah, dude, the Incarnate is still asleep.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not asleep. It's in low power mode.
Yeah, up until the point it's Celestine, but we're not going to get into that.
And
So-
when it finally awakens, we'll hear the Windows boot up noise.
Ding, 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 ding.
Sorry, hang on, guys.
So wait, hold on. Are you guys saying this out loud, or just between yourselves?
No,
The
this is
only-
all out of character.
Okay.
So
The
far.
only thing that was said in character was Asuka said the machine. Like, she said something in German, it wrote something in German on the wall, or on the vat, I would say. And she responded by saying, the machine. Dimitri's just going to... And Dimitri doesn't have progenitor lore.
What's the machine?
It's... Well, have you ever heard of the concept of the ghost in the machine?
Yeah, it's when the machine acts on its own.
You're looking
Oh.
at the concept.
Kind of
We, under,
machine.
we understand AI, but this does not appear to be AI.
Okay, this is weird.
What does it want?
Asuka is going to look at Dimitri. I think it wants me.
Well, since it was waving at you, that would make sense. But why? Did you owe it money?
We've never met before.
Do you think you could ask it to write in English, maybe, so that we can participate in this?
I suppose. Sir, could you write in English for the benefit of the others?
It writes 9 on the wall.
Yeah, home language, sorry.
Of course.
Well, they can have fun with that. I go sit down.
He pulls up a translator from like one of the nearby interfaces. It's not like magical. It's just like Google Translate. So anything he says will be repeated in the Microsoft. What he says is going to be repeated in badly mangled German.
So, what can I do for you?
It'll just write, prove yourself in German.
How wonderfully vague. Well, I suppose that means doing what I do. Since I apparently caught your attention.
It'll give you a thumbs up.
Yeah. Well then, thank you, and I suppose feel free to hang around.
If I might, I'm just going to make a quick phone call. He kind of backs away and pulls out his phone. And since Brett's not here, I can't call the Uber spirit expert. God damn you, Brett. In the meantime, he's going to call Jason.
Okay.
Ring, 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 ring.
And Jason will pick up. Yes?
What the fuck is the machine?
Isn't that your guys' fucking agree?
I've never heard of
Interest.
it.
I don't fucking know. I'm the unicorn wizard. I'm not the fucking machine wizard.
But you've heard of it, obviously.
I mean, vaguely. I know it's a spirit. I don't know what it does. I don't know who it is or where it is or anything.
Well, apparently an aspect of it is visiting at the moment.
Cool. Tell it I said hi. I'm gonna go talk to Unicorn later.
And he hangs up.
Click. Grrr.
In that case, he'll go back to a group.
Asuka's just looking a bit nonplussed at the moment.
Makes sense.
Dimitri's just kind of going to look over and be like, what's it asking now?
It wants me to prove it myself to it.
Can you
By
ask-
basically doing what I'm already doing.
Well, do it.
He just like looks over at the suit. You're sitting in it. If you're asking for proof of...
I think at this point the proof would be a fully working suit, not the prototype we currently have.
It'll shrug.
I don't think we had any outstanding improvements listed to be made. It was more of a, as we test it, it's in the beta phase right now. We don't have a list of improvements yet.
Well, I suppose we should get right on that then.
Is there anything else it needs or wants or whatever?
Asuka looks at the suit as if passing on that question non-verbally.
If it kind of shakes where its head would be, and then it'll go limp.
I think that's your answer, Dimitri.
Well, that was odd, to say the least. Well, I think I'm going to be studying a bit more about this in detail later. I've sent a message to Arthur to ask what he knows about this thing.
Wunderbar. Now I have to start talking to the werewolves.
I don't know that they would be friendly with such advances, but
I'm only asking for information.
I could always send a message to Hikaru. He
Yeah,
might
that would
heard
be the
something.
best place to start.
He already knows our location, so it makes sense to work with him on that.
Needless to say, Dimitri, after this, I'm not going to be coming home tonight.
He just kind of raises an eyebrow, like looking over at Asuka, like something I should know.
I need some time alone with someone I care about more than I care about my friends.
Fair enough. Just make sure you take precautions and everything else.
Of course.
You want a pregnant, no,
What?
Asuka just gives him this what the fuck look.
Predators trained him wrong as a joke.
Anyways. I don't know, Dimitri's just gonna be like, that is just... It's like, we just set up wards. At least we know this spirit isn't innately entropic or harmful, or we'd have been able to tell that. But he just kind of shrugs, looks at Asuka. Well, when you're ready to work back in the lab, I suppose we should find something to work on and design. If not the suit, because there might be something else we could do. Perhaps some work on the
I have been wanting to work on some of my spiritual devices as well. I also need to get these goggles finished. The
That
battery
would-
life is only seconds long.
Tell me about it. I've been struggling with the batteries on my Primal Essence goggles for quite some time.
Sounds like we need to develop some new batteries then.
It seems more like the machinery itself is rather resistant.
Alright, so we'll work on both sides of the equation.
We'll figure something out. In any case, I'm going to go tend the garden for a little bit. And he'll go off to go marvel at his awesomeness of crystal seeds. I don't know if there was anything else we had planned, was there? Alright, so marvelously total party kill-less scenario.
Yay!
We had an elder god just slip through our wards because it could.
Not very very vague instructions on what to do next. It's always fun. But yeah, that was yet another episode of Hong Kong House Cards. Thank you, players, for playing. I don't think we had any watchers, but whatever. Catch you guys later. Don't let strange spirits inhabit your suits, and have a good night.